As I continue on a road trip to the west, I pass through Wisconsin and Minnesota while on my way to Theodore Roosevelt National Park in North Dakota. We're going on an adventure. I've taken a break from the road and made a stop at the Northern Great Lakes Visitor Center, which sits on the western end of Lake Superior. The center is essentially a free museum featuring exhibits and information about the Great Lakes. It also features an observation tower 3 stories up, as well as nature trails and a gift shop. All right, well, I'm in Wisconsin now, and I am west of Chicago, which means that from every point on throughout this trip, I'm pretty much at the farthest point west I've ever been, which is cool. Kind of just a little stop along the way. I want to not just drive straight out there, but make some stops and see some stuff. It's got this little trail that I'm following right now. It's kind of cool. It's going to be another day of driving today. I'm going to make it as far as probably about Fargo, North Dakota. I'm going to stop in Duluth, Minnesota. There is a Planet Fitness there, so I'll probably get a little exercise and take a shower on my way. Yeah, then heading to Fargo, and then probably within the next few days hitting up a couple of the national parks in the Dakotas. So should be fun. Let's go. So I just crossed the Mississippi River. This far north in the country, it's really just a tiny river, so I barely even recognize it as the Mississippi, but I saw a sign for it. I was trying to react quick enough to get it on camera. I'll try and show it if I got anything out of it, but it's interesting for how wide of a river it ends up being further down south. It's just a tiny little stream basically this far north. Well, I'm crossing through Minnesota right now, and there is nothing up here but flat land and woods. Every once in a while, I'll see like a farm or something, but there's a whole lot of nothing. It's pretty though. It's a nice day for driving with the sunshine and the scattered clouds. I don't think I've ever seen traffic this sparse in my life, too. It just really gives you the feel that you're out in the middle of complete nowhere. The scenery began to change as I made my way through the western part of Minnesota. I drove through some small towns and passed cornfield after cornfield. I had now entered the Great Plains region of the United States, and these scenes were completely new to me. Just the vastness of it, like everywhere you look in all directions you can see for miles. There's like not that much here, but at the same time it's just so huge that it's somehow very interesting to me. I'm kind of torn right now between wanting to cover ground and then just wanting to get out of my car and just take pictures. You guys, I just got to Theodore Roosevelt National Park and check this out. I've seen pictures of this before, but I had no idea it was going to be this vast. This is amazing. This is Painted Canyon. Is that right? Yeah, Painted Canyon Overlook. Wow. I almost can't believe what I'm seeing as this view just goes on seemingly forever in all directions. As vast as this looks, I'm still not even sure that the camera's doing it justice here. From here, I drove up a winding dirt and gravel road to the site where I would be camping for the night. There are a series of wild boondocking sites near the southern end of the park where campers can stay for free. There are no bathrooms and no amenities, but the price is right. Hey, so I'm out here at Teddy Roosevelt National Park. I just got to my campsite and this is incredible. I'll show you around a little bit. I'm back over there, and then this way we've got like a little bit of flat ground before all of this. The view, this is just from my campsite. This is incredible. Apparently bison graze through this area every once in a while, so I do have to be on the lookout for that, which is something I never expected to hear myself saying. This is the first time where it's really starting to feel like the Wild West. I'm gonna hang out here at camp tonight, get something to eat, probably keep it pretty simple. I might just do like ramen noodles. Tomorrow I'll probably be going for a hike in the park. But yeah, I'm really impressed with this park so far. Like, I've seen pictures of it before, but the pictures just don't do it justice. Like, you don't really get a sense for how big everything is. It's just everywhere you look. So yeah, hanging out for the night and more to come. Hey, look, stairs. So I was in the visitor center earlier and there were two people working there, and I asked them both if I was only here for one day, what is the trail that they would recommend? And they both said that the Painted Canyon Trail would be a real good one to go on. So this is what I'm on right now. It goes down into this giant canyon. I'm sure it only covers a small fraction of it. Pretty excited. Ready to get some good views. Maybe I'll see some wildlife. There are bison in this park, like I said. Do have to be on the lookout for rattlesnake, but it'd be real cool to get a picture of like a bison or a prairie dog or something like that. So gonna keep my eyes open and let's take a look around. Looks like the trail goes this way. It's pretty interesting being down in here, like in the canyon, because from above you get such a huge look around and you can tell that this just goes for miles and miles in all directions. But down here, you don't really get that sense. You don't get the scale of it. Like, I'm just imagining if nobody had ever explored this area, I was just walking around down here, I would have no idea like how long it goes on for. It's cool. I don't even really know if I'm on the right trail at this point. The trail is kind of veered off in a lot of different directions. It definitely still looks like a trail, but I'm not too worried about it. I have my bearings about me and I can see up above like where I'm supposed to go, but I'm just not sure in the immediate future if this is the correct way to get there. Well, I definitely got a little sidetracked there, went a little bit off trail. Yeah, there are kind of a bunch of things that look like trails around here that aren't actually, but I'm back on the actual trail now. Yeah, this has been a lot of fun. I think I cut through a section of the trail and bypassed a whole part of it. So I'm going to do the actual like length of the trail now because I don't want to miss anything. But I think I'm getting a good sense for what this trail is all about, plus a little bit of rugged off-roading, if you will. But yeah, let's go check out the rest of this trail. Yeah, see, like there's a trail there and there's a trail there. That's what I came from earlier. And I think that's where I bypassed part of the trail. So I believe this is the actual trail that I'm supposed to follow. Still haven't seen any bison around here. I think it would be really cool to see them, but down here up close and personal is not really the way that I would like to see them. Hey, look, stairs. After the hike, I decided to drive through the park for a while and take in some more of the scenery. I still hadn't seen any bison or prairie dogs, and I figured this might give me a good chance of it. I spotted a point on the map that was called Prairie Dog Metropolis, and I was approaching it now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The field was huge and there were burrows with prairie dogs in them everywhere you could look. It was an incredibly windy day and I was having a difficult time holding the camera steady, but I was having so much fun just looking at all of the prairie dogs. And I'll never forget the chirping noise that they make. But that wasn't all the park had in store for me. This was the first time that I had ever seen a bison out in the wild, and I couldn't believe how huge they are. I made sure to keep a safe distance, but with my telephoto lens I was able to get some nice pictures too. The prairie dogs are so fun. There's a million of them. I thought I was going to be lucky to see like a few of them, but they're just all over the place, just scattered throughout the prairie. There's all these little burrows all over the place, and they're just popping their little heads out. There's so many of them. They're so fun. All right, guys. Well, I think that's going to do it for this one. Stay tuned going forward. I'm going to head south from here, probably check out Badlands National Park, and then I'll be in Colorado. Hope you guys had fun. Thanks for coming along like always. Catch you on the next one. Peace. Yep.
Yep. Yep.